foreplay for the five senses.
Right?
I
love that.
So
we out here. B.O.B.'s, black owned businesses are out here. B.O.B.'s, it's a lifestyle and we out here. B.O.B., what we doing? Circulating that dollar in the black community, cause we out here. B.O.B.'s, black owned businesses are out here. B.O.B.'s, it's a lifestyle cause we out here. B.O.B., what we doing? Circulating that dollar in the black community, cause we out here. B.O.B.'s, black owned businesses are out here. B.O.B. and it's a lifestyle cause we out here. B.O.B. what we doing? Circulating that dollar in the black community cause we out here. B.O.B.'s, black owned businesses are out here. B.O.B.'s what we doing cause we out here.
On this episode of We Out Here, we are highlighting Rich and Poor Opulence Lounge located in downtown East Point, Georgia. Get ready to experience Black excellence at its finest. Welcome to Rich and Poor Opulence Lounge. Beautiful.
welcome to Rich and Poor.
Okay, so the first thing I see is life, plants, color.
Yeah, I see life in very vibrant and rich colors. And then plants are life. Right?
Yes.
So plants are very important in my life, so I have them pretty much everywhere.
Yes.
One of the things you're going to realize, it's going to be a lot of Easter eggs in this walkthrough. Some that you would probably pick up originally when you just look, but the other things are probably a little bit more hidden because these all things happen in my mind.
Yes.
Right? So actually, when you walked into this threshold, you walked not into only rich and poor, but you actually walked into my mind.
I love
It
it.
was a creation.
Yes. Take us through your mind.
Okay. What you're going to find is there are a lot of paintings, pieces on the wall, and they all have something very unique in common that I'll get to in a second. One of the things that's really important to me is rich and poor is foreplay for the five senses.
I
right?
love that.
So how you feel, even like literally feel. So
Feel.
it's going to be textures on the walls. I want you to feel. Feel the experience, and that's ultimately we create an experience.
Right.
So I was very intentional about the pieces that I chose for the space, even the tabletops, about texture.
Yes,
'Cause
texture
again,
tables.
It's about a feeling.
I love it.
Creating a feeling.
Yes.
And I think you can create feelings using artistic expression too.
Absolutely.
So in the evenings, we play with lights a different way than what I find in most spaces.
Yes.
But again, it's to create a feeling. So
I love the ambiance. I remember I was telling you earlier when I came through, because you're an artist and I know I'm an artist.
Yes.
When I came in, the first thing I wanted to do was create.
listen. That makes me feel good saying
Yes.
that because ideally that was the ultimate goal.
Yes.
And it actually happened here. So
Oh, wow.
when I purchased the building, I had not determined what it was going to be. I was just in love with the space, right? It felt very. This building was built in 1920.
Oh, wow.
At least the latest it was built in 1920 because there's rumored that East Point had a major fire in 1920, so all the records was destroyed.
Wow.
And so everything built prior to 1920 has a birth of 1920.
Oh, my goodness.
So we know it's at least 100 years old.
Yes. Wow.
So
that's history. That's
right?
some really great history. Yeah.
So we try to keep some of the original concepts of the space because it's it's like time travel.
Yes.
So there are certain walls when I touch it here, I know I'm touching 100 years of history.
Wow.
Right? And you can only imagine if the walls can talk.
Right. If the walls get tall.
walls can
I
talk.
love that because that puts me in mind of legacy.
It's easy.
You're actually walking through legacy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. As I referenced earlier, these pieces here
Beautiful.
commissioned by a lady named Monday.
Oh,
And what you'll
beautiful.
find in each of these pieces as you walk around, what they all have in common is the lack of sight.
Oh, wow.
And I alluded to earlier that there is a sight that does not require vision. Right?
That makes
Or
a lot of
vision doesn't require
sense.
sight, I should
Yes.
say. Yeah, so for me, standing here, there was a vision that I had that wasn't in sight. I didn't see it yet. It wasn't here. I guess when I purchased the building, it wasn't here. I had created, and the vision was in my mind. Right? And so it's one of the Easter eggs with the space in that the vision does not require
Oh my
sight.
goodness, that is amazing. I mean, the backstory to this artwork, the vision does not require sight. And I love that. It just got me thinking about Stevie Wonder.
There you go.
You know,
Right, yeah.
really. And he's an artist with no sight,
Absolutely.
but has vision. I love that.
And I think it's important to have that because
Yeah.
for me, even in entering into this journey, I have no experience in restaurant or nightlife
Wow.
management, any of that. I actually shot a video when I first purchased it, did a walkthrough in the entire space, and I had shared in the video, like, listen, you all gonna take a journey with me. And at that point, the walls were just pink. So nothing that you see here was here yet.
Yes,
right?
pink
And
walls.
I said that I was going to create one of the sexiest pieces of art
I love it.
in Metro Atlanta.
I
You know,
love
so
it.
I'm going to create a whole scene, a vibe, an energy, a feel. And I hope that we met that goal.
You
that
did.
That was ultimately the goal when I first purchased it. When I started designing the concept, what I needed to feel like, what I needed to feel like. We have the stage.
Yes.
One of the things we want to have is called the Rich and Famous Experience.
Oh, I love that.
Okay. Yeah. So we both know Metro Atlanta has produced amazing talent, right?
Phenomenal talent.
So to give life to that, we want to use the stage to showcase up and coming and established acts. So at least twice a week, we want to have the stage grace with some of that talent to create an energy and vibe. For again, it's foreplay for the five senses.
Yes.
Right? So you're gonna hear some very amazing things.
I love it. I can see some spoken word.
Yeah.
This is just a great place. When I told you when I came in, I saw the stage and I
Yes.
said, I want to be on that stage.
Let's not do that.
Yes.
This wall here at the bar is that's brick. It's original brick for the space, right? So that brick, as we shared earlier, is at least 100 years old.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I felt like it was very important to hold that character. One of the things I wanted to bridge together was history and the contemporary feel with the space, right? So,
that's good.
the history is definitely being housed in this brick. And I look at this brick every single day, and I think to the point like, what have you seen? What has this wall experienced? Who's touched these walls?
Yes.
Over the last 100 years?
Yes. What have these walls heard
Oh my goodness.
in 100 years?
Right. And more importantly, over the next 100 years, what will that?
Oh, I love that.
Right.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah. So,
That's so good. Very historical establishment.
Yeah.
This is really good. You have a place in history.
the building, for
You're
sure.
making your mark.
Absolutely. Big footprint.
Yes.
One of the things we want to house here also is what I call dark spirits.
Talk about dark spirits.
Well, dark spirits is it was actually an opportunity for me to reclaim what dark is. Oftentimes you hear the term dark spirits.
Yes. We think evil,
evil,
spooky.
right,
yeah.
right. But no, dark is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Right, dark is lovely.
Yes.
So we're going to reclaim it and reaffirm.
Black
that
is beautiful.
Black is absolutely beautiful. So our mixologist has a menu of all of our handcrafted signature cocktails. And what's unique about them, all of our handcrafted signature cocktails are rich and poor, by Black-owned distilleries and or brands.
I love it.
Which gives a
Yes,
light to the word
I love
dark
it.
spirits.
I love that.
Right?
I
Yeah.
love that.
So we're excited about that. Again, it's all about giving an opportunity to create an exposure. It's all about opportunity and exposure. So we want to showcase, highlight some of the things that are very important to me.
Yes.
Right? And one of those things is the concept or the idea to grow Black businesses. Right?
Yes.
Right. And doing it in an opulent setting. So we're going to use the stage to showcase up and coming talent in the Metro Atlanta area. We're going to use this bar to showcase and introduce some of the Black brands and spirits that may not have to get a lot of shine or press or plug, but here
Yes.
we're going to do that.
Rich and Poor,
Yeah, Rich and Poor,
Opulence
yeah.
Lounge.
Absolutely.
Speaking of that, I do want you to tell us, why did you name it Rich and Poor Opulence Lounge? And what does that mean?
So the term is, I like to often coin phrases out of using my name. Rich, you know.
I've noticed,
right.
yes.
Yeah. So The opulence part comes in because in my mind, aesthetics are very important. And oftentimes we found that sometimes black brands are given a stigma of cutting corners.
Yes.
We don't want to do that here.
Right.
Everything is about, again, the experience and artistic value. And it gave me the opportunity not to cut corners, but to create something that's real opulent.
Yes.
So when you come in here, you actually feel
Yes.
opulent, right? So raise you up to a level that is possible. I think oftentimes it's just not necessarily available. So for the creation of Rich and Poor, we want to definitely stay in that lane of what's opulent, what's artistic, what has value, to make people feel a certain way. We create an atmosphere that really resonates how I feel about myself and the things that happens in my mind. So that's where the opulence comes from.
I love it because one thing I did feel when I walked through the doors the first time, I saw a level of excellence.
That's awesome.
And that's I saw that immediately.
Yes.
So I know anyone that comes through those doors and experience Rich and Poor Opulence Lounge, they're going to see the level of excellence that you have and that you've put into this establishment.
That's the goal.
Beautiful. Yeah.
That's the goal. So it really does
You
confirm.
feel a certain way. It makes me want to.
That part. Well, that's confirmation. That's ultimately the goal, right?
Yes.
And you know, when Erykah Badu said, "I'm an artist and I'm sensitive
about my. That's it, right?
And so you never know how it's going to be received,
right?
So at this point, those sentiments are what I've heard a lot, and it really reaffirming and reassuring that okay, so people are seeing the art that I see in my mind, and they're receiving it, and more importantly, they're feeling it. That was really the goal or the push for when we established and built out Rich and Poor. So.
Yes, you've captured it.
Good, yeah. And you know, and to the point, I do not have any experience in architectural background, or design, or construction.
Wow.
But,
wow.
Yeah.
But you are a man with a vision.
A man with a vision.
And that's all that matters.
A man with a vision, a hammer can do a lot.
It can do everything. I know that's
so
right.
every part that you see was actually done with in the contribution of friends coming in and putting it all together. So most of everything built out with myself and homeboys. Right?
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of construction,
Sure.
I want to take us outside because I want to see where we're headed, where you come from, and where we're headed.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Rich and Poor is a destination for live music, exclusive rotating menus, curated by Atlanta's finest chefs, and uniquely crafted cocktails. Let's hear from them now.
All right, so this is Chef Greg, and I'm Chef Sess, and we're actually father and daughter.
No!
Right, so he is from Atlanta, originally from Washington, D.C., and I live in D.C., so he called me up. It was spring break for my daughter, so I said, absolutely, I'll come up and help. And so we're here tonight cooking for Rich and Poor, and we're so excited for the launch. And it's been really fun. Cooking dishes that we cook for our clients and then bringing them together and just infusing both of our ideas, and it's been a match made in heaven.
Okay.
So, of course we fuss and fight, you know, when father-daughter does it, but it's been wonderful.
I love it.
Wonderful.
Hello everyone, I am Chi-Chi and we are out here, y'all. And I have with me today Mr. KG with Greenwood Whiskey. We are here at the grand opening for Rich and Poor, and Mr. KG's product tonight, Greenwood Whiskey, is the featured drink of the night. So tell us, Mr. KG, how do you feel about your drink being featured here tonight at the grand opening? What are you feeling?
Oh, well, I'm feeling excitement. It's a great honor, right, to be featured in such a great establishment too, with the great owner. Rich is a good guy. The Rich and Poor Opulence Lounge, I mean, the name speaks for itself. The vibe, you know, reaches out and grabs you. And just for us to be able to be a part of it is something special that we appreciate, especially with such a great cocktail.
Yes, and it is good, I must say. I had a little taste tonight. But tell us, how did you start Greenwood Whiskey? How did you guys start? How long you been in business?
So Greenwood Whiskey is a labor of love between a couple of friends, right? So actually there's four of us, four four brothers got together and we decided that, hey, we want to do something different outside of the box. I've had an entrepreneurial spirit for a while and done, various different things with mixed levels of success. But the difference with this is that it was just a level of passion. And looking at the spirits industry where black men, black women are extremely underrepresented, right? Less than 1% of the industry, and we spend over $4 billion a year. So we wanted to, instead of complaining about it, we wanted to change it. So we made a decision that, hey, we're gonna do something to change it, and we're gonna create our own brand. And that journey began in 2018, early 2018.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And our first year of production was 2021. So.
Amazing, awesome. We are here to support our black-owned businesses. Can you tell people where can they find you if they wanted to get a hold of you or even try your product?
Absolutely. So we are, you can find us on social media, Greenwood Whiskey, on Instagram as well as Facebook. You go to our website, greenwoodwhiskey.com, and it has a list of locations where you can purchase our product. So we're available in Atlanta in over 80 different various locations between liquor stores and lounges, such as this Rich and Poor Opulence Lounge. And we're also available in retail locations in Oklahoma, South Carolina, Texas, and Louisiana.
Awesome.
But if you're not in one of those states, go to our website and you can order directly from our website as well. So we want to make it as easy as possible for everybody to experience Greenwood Whiskey.
Awesome. Well, this has been We Out Here, and we are here with KG. You know where to find them. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone. So I am here with Miss Natasha Brown, and she is here tonight at the grand opening for Rich and Poor. Natasha, tell us your experience tonight at the Rich and Poor Opulence Lounge.
Well, I am so excited just to be a part of this grand opening. Rich has been a longtime friend of mine, and it just so happens that I'm an artist, so he got me to come on board. So the experience so far, I did the soft opening yesterday, and it was incredible from the very beginning.
Yes.
So I love the energy, I love the people, I love the feel, the music, the ambiance, everything is incredible and certainly done in excellence. So I appreciate that.
Awesome. So you said you're an artist, so you sing?
I do. You can follow me on Instagram at @TheNatashaBrown. All of my booking information is there. You don't see a lot of posts there. You kind of catch me when you can, but here I am tonight at Rich and Poor Opulence Lounge, and we are really going to turn up. We're going to get lit, have a lot of fun.
And I have heard her sing before, so you're in for a treat if you ever get a chance to come here, and I'm sure you're going to come here pretty often, which is going to be awesome. So yes, you'll be able to catch Natasha here at the Rich and Poor Opulence Lounge, and there you have it, guys.
Indeed.
See you next time.
Because we out here. B.O.B.'s black-owned businesses are out here. B.O.B.'s what we